Now, taking this ginger beer with me. Now, after watching the housemates for 19 days, you could be forgiven at thinking some of them aren't the brightest sparks in the box. Joining us now to see if there's any truth in that salacious rumour, and to separate the Mensa from the no censor. Oh, you're there, that's nice. Please welcome clinical psychologist Dr. Funke Bavour.
Hi, Dermot.
Hey, Dr. Funke, how are you? So nice to see you.
I'm good.
Are you well?
Yeah, very well.
Oh, man, it's so good for you to be here. I brought you over some fiery ginger beer, if that's your bag.
No, it's not my thing.
Dr. Funke, get down with the ginger! So, first things first, Dr. Funke, you carried out some tests on the housemates,
That's right.
Tell us about them, would you?
I mean, this is the test that we carried out, Dermot. It's basically an IQ test, and we were measuring 3 levels of ability. So your verbal ability, your numerical ability, and your spatial ability.
So you do 3 tests, or you do...
No, it's 1 test, but we're measuring those 3 types of abilities.
And then, so the highest you can get is 119?
Oh, definitely not. The highest you can get, some people can get 160.
OK.
Generally, if you get 130, you're a genius.
And so to be, like, really stupid, but 160... Are there 160 questions you
No,
have to answer? So it's not like
no,
that? OK.
This particular test was only 40 questions, but it sort of constituted how high your IQ
Nice touch. OK. Does the IQ indicate common sense?
Of course not. Some people...
All right, no need to give me a hard time about it. Man, Dr. Funke's scoring me off tonight.
I mean, some people have a really high IQ, but generally don't have common sense, and vice versa.
OK, we've got a chart here.
Yes.
We've put some of the housemates on there because we can't go through them all.
OK.
Just talk us through the sort of range here. I mean, how are we looking? Is this kind of average intelligence?
Average intelligence is from 90 to 109.
OK.
So 50% of the population will generally have an IQ of that score. Then you get just as below average, and then you get borderline, and then you get quite low, and then vice versa, you go up to high average.
There's some surprises here, aren't there?
There are some surprises.
To kick off with Jerry.
Yes.
Where does Jerry go?
Jerry, he came in the top 3. He scored 114.
114, everyone.
And he did very well spatially. Verbally, he's...
What does spatially mean?
It means, like, if I said to you, Dermot, go to IKEA, buy me a flat pack and fix a table.
I'd do that for you.
Can you do that?
No, I probably can't.
You'll be able to do that without the instructions.
Do you remember, like, Krypton Factor, when they used to have to put stuff together? Was it like that?
That's right.
Gotcha. Funky. I'm down with that. OK, so that's Jerry,
That's Jerry,
But he studies the classics, he's got 3 degrees. Would that have anything to do with it?
No, because if you've got a high IQ, it doesn't mean you're going to do well in academically.
OK. Next we've got one of the twins. This is Amanda. Where's she scoring?
This is really interesting because we know that Samantha scored 89.
Right.
However, Amanda scored 95.
That's interesting.
Now, generally speaking...
Because they are the same person.
Exactly. Identical twins, you've got identical IQs. Completely different. On the measures that they had to do, they got different answers. She done very well spatially. However, Samantha did very well numerically. OK, cool. We've got Shawnee. What's Shawnee? Shawnee, like Jerry, he got 114.
Really?
And he did very well spatially, and he did very well numerically.
OK.
But verbally, it was just a bit lower.
OK, we've got Charlie. Where do you think Charlie's going, audience?
Very low.
Do you think?
Lower.
All right. Where is Charlie going?
Charlie, she scored 70 on the scale.
Right.
Now,
the thing about Charlie, though, is, like... Here's the thing, though. When she argues...
Yes.
Firstly, no one ever gets a word in edgeways.
Yeah.
But secondly, she's brilliant at arguing. She knows her points immediately, and she hits them like that. She's a very difficult person to argue with. So I'm surprised that's so low.
Well, I'm surprised, but what I noticed from her measure was that some of the questions that you would expect her to get wrong, she got right. So I'm wondering whether she was actually concentrating on the measure.
OK.
Maybe do
she's probably too busy having an argument.
Absolutely.
Oh, I'm going to get that. We do have... I mean, she's a great arguer, but we do kind of question Charlie's common sense sometimes, and this might give you some clue as to her IQ ability. Take a look at this.
You know, New Zealand is in thing in America. That's what I put, because I know it is in America. I got that one right, which I was quite proud of.
Yeah, you'll be all right there, then.
New Zealand is in America. But the poor 2 guys are sat there going, man, I've seen you on TV, and there's no way I'm telling you New Zealand is not in America. OK, so we've got Shabnam. She's here with us.
Yes. Shabnam, she scored 55 on the measure. But I mean, no, let's take this seriously. No, it's not a problem. What I noticed with Shabnam...
It is a problem, isn't it? I mean,
it's not. No, it's not.
That for me constitutes a problem.
No, it's not a problem. I'm wondering whether Shabman was a bit anxious about doing the test.
Dr.
because...
Funke, you're so nice. That is such a problem.
Not a
55.
I think she might have been anxious about doing the test, which is why her score might have been low.
OK. She would not say a bad word about anyone. Look at her. Lastly, this is going to blow you away. Chanel, there's only one place left to go.
Chanel. She scored the same as Jerry and Shawnee.
Are you serious?
Absolutely, Dermot. 114. But guess what? Chanel got the highest score on a numerical test. And there's one particular test on that score where only a genius would answer.
No.
Absolutely.
Really?
Yeah.
But she thinks that, and I quote, bear with me, everyone. Is Holland a country? Is it in Belgium?
Yeah. Well...
That's Chanel! She's got 114 on the test.
She did really well on the
Dr.
test.
Funke, it's lovely to have you with us. Thank you very much for giving us a lovely little cornucopia of who's smart and who's not. Thank you very much. Dr. Funke, everyone!
Oh, no.
I love Dr. Funke. After the break, we'll be rejoining Kim and Aggie, who are standing by to